What's up guys, it's Oceansbriggs here for a quick review at the Lego Dreamzzz Cooper's Gaming Jet Controller set. This one I picked up for $20 US and I have very much enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable build to put together, it came together fast, everything just snapped right into place basically. So up here at the front of the ship you got these trans-ish blue blades. They have like a chrome or metallic-y hue to them. Doesn't really show up on camera too much, but it has like a, not overpowering, but it's got a chrome sort of thing to it. Pretty much all the details you're gonna see on this set are stickers. So you got a sticker here, you got a sticker here, another big sticker on the windshield, and all the details on the gaming controller bit are stickers. So the two buttons are stickers, the middle one's sticker, side bits are stickers, and then also the one little control panel on the inside, yeah, that's a sticker too. I mean, it's alright, to be honest. Like, I'm not usually a sticker person, but they add quite a bit to it in this case. And I feel like at least the gaming control button bits are decently needed to get the feel across, and I guess the control panel bit is also needed, just cause. Around the sides here, it has two little combination intake and weapon systems. So you got your air intakes coming in from both sides in the front. It's gonna shoot it out the back here, even though they're just the little ingot parts. And at the ends of these are Lego's new version of the stud shooter. So the ones that load sideways, and you just push on those and they shoot off, and both of those are most definitely lost. Yeah, I'm not getting those back. But yeah, both of these are just held in. Oof, I'm breaking it. Both of these are just held in decently by these two little clip pieces, clipping into one of those newer style bar pieces introduced with Speed Champions, and then just pop right in. So you can really just have both of these off and just kind of have the vehicle sort of disarmed or in a transport mode, I guess. And then you can kind of have like a weapons hot combat battle mode and just have those back on. Interestingly, there's no tail fin. There's no like vertical stabilizer back here or anything like that a standard traditional jet would have. But I mean, this is like a fictional jet. It's coming out of the imagination of the Lego designers. Obviously, it's not going to have everything that a standard jet would have. I mean, these things out here, they're not going to really be effective. These thrusters, these will not be effective in flight. At least I don't think. And they're static like that. You're not going to be able to point them back, point them forward as like afterburner kind of things. And right in the middle, I take it is your main engine. You have the main thing right there. These, I believe, are supposed to be some kind of like aerial rudders. So you can just have them pointed like that in that direction. You can have it sort of imagining flying out that way. Put it the other way, sort of imagine it flying that direction. I mean, that's what I imagine it to be. It could also just be added detail to look nice. After that, you have these little side thrusters with these pretty wonky looking pieces introduced in the Dreamzzz line. I'm not really sure what it could be. I guess it's like a engine detail or out thing. So there's not too much going on in the underside of the game controller. You just have your side weird mounted engines. You have your main engine with its two little stabilizers, and then you have the whole control bit, which bottom and top, they have the same bits, they have the same sticker details, so it doesn't matter which way you flip it, it's still going to be the same. Up at the front cockpit, you can open that up and seat your minifigure inside. Your Cooper minifigure here. Just go ahead and pop him in. I did notice that you need to sort of have his arms more or less perfectly positioned, and they are sort of needing to be in the air a bit. And yeah, so that doesn't fully seat. Come down, yeah. So about midway, we'll have you good here, and he leans way back in there because that is a very shallow cockpit anyway. You can see where his legs are beneath the blade element there. But yeah, it's a very shallow cockpit, but it works. It shuts, it closes, and he's seated in there. He's got his control panel right up front, and yeah. Unfortunately, there really is no place to store his chainsword, I guess. Like, that's the only thing I can really know how to describe this. But I mean, you have these clips on the side here, but because of the weapon intake system, you can't really clip it anyhow in there. I mean, you could take it apart like that and then just have one piece. Whoop. I'm breaking it as I'm trying to show it. You can just have the hourglass handle bit. Come on. In there just like that, and then the other side you can just have the chainsaw bit. So you could do it like that, but with the weapon bits equipped, you can't really have the weapon or have Cooper's personal weapon stored together, basically. All in all, the jet build is very nice. I wish it had some kind of vertical stabilizer, but I see why they didn't, because it would sort of interfere with all the video game controller stuff that's on it. But for what it is, and for what it's worth, for the $20 I paid for it, it is pretty nice. I will say, I like it. Getting the screen thumb. The set also comes with this thing. I do not know what it is. All I know is that it's some kind of brain with legs and tentacles and I guess a health bar? Maybe? Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is supposed to be, but it's supposed to be like your main villain, your main enemy that you get in the set, which to me is kind of unfortunate that you don't get a second minifigure. You get this like brick-built spider brain, but it's okay. I mean, you get that really unique part for that brain right there. You get that nice printed 1x2 transparent tile. Then you just get some more rare color parts like these tentacles, and just a good parts pack for different hinges and useful pieces. So yeah, for that it's pretty good, but I don't really know the intent for this. Like with the stud shooters that you have on the game controller jet, you're not really going to be doing much to this physically. I guess it's just more for the imagination and more to have some creative bad guy. Or again, it might be part of the lore. Again, I'm not following or keeping up on Dreamzzz lore, so it's not bad. I do like it. I do like it as a good paired enemy for this set. The main minifigure here is Cooper, and he looks pretty good. He's got his built jacket, I guess. It's not like a hoodie. You have a little detail back there for some kind of small pack. He has his chainsword looking thing. He's got nice detailed legs. I really like that. Even the belt is detailed. The front torso, I guess this is a hoodie, because at least the front is giving off that vibe. But front is nicely detailed. I don't mind the no arm detailing because it's an Lego in-house theme. Doesn't need to be the most detailed thing. I love this beanie hair piece, combo piece. think it works really well, especially for this character. He does have an alternate face, so if you don't want the mechanical goggles, glasses looking thing, you can just have super mad school kid looking face, which I guess fits the thing if he's going against that guy without his jet. So, but yeah, mad kid with the chainsword. You can also have him oriented sort of gun-like, which I'm not sure if that would be any better, because at this point, just use it like a normal sword. It's not gonna fire off anything. So yeah, I just think it's an interesting weapon that they gave him, an interesting personal piece of equipment. And as part of the Dreamzzz line, the set includes a handful of extra pieces, because there is an alternate build for this, or a secondary build. So if you don't want the jet here, you can rebuild it into Cooper's gaming controller jet helicopter. Now, in all honesty, I believe this build is better than the jet. And that's just like a personal subjective opinion. I just like the look of this chopper better than the look of the jet. And for starters, the jet felt like it kind of just took the controller bit and built a whole separate thing, slapped it on front, a little bit on the bottom, and that's it. The helicopter really feels like it incorporates the actual controller bit. You raise that up to the cockpit area. It's embedded inside the actual controller. You have your control panel there. There is these massive gaps on either side, which is kind of annoying, but given that this is like an alternate, a B model, more or less, it's perfectly fine. It still holds the minifigure well. I'd say almost better than the jet. A little bit. I mean, you still should like lean him back a little, but it fits him decently well in there. He's kind of face up against the glass, but it doesn't really matter. The swords that were on front of his jet turned into the blades of the main rotor, which I feel is an amazing usage of parts to get that to work. Hey, Brainy. You have your side thrusters actually in a direction that would be useful. And there's no tail rotor, it's just stabilizer flaps. Not really sure how effective that is. Again, I'm not someone who's too keen or knowledgeable on aircraft physics and how they work, so maybe that would be useful. But yeah, it's just a main rotor. You have your weapons up here, no real intake area anymore. But yeah, I feel for being such a good model, I do feel like it's lacking in these front areas up and around here. And that really becomes apparent when we move the model aside, where you have all of these extra parts, not including Cooper's chainsword. All of these extra parts here are left over when you build the helicopter model. So you can definitely incorporate some of them somewhere, or just add them to your collection. I know I'll probably be keeping this in the helicopter form because it just looks better like that, to me at least. It's a lot cleaner, smoother, besides like the big holes in the sides here. But yeah, that's just how I personally feel about it, and you're welcome to your own opinion. That is the first review on the Ocean's Bricks channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to like and subscribe if you had, and just let me know what you think of this review style. Is it good? Is it not good? Just let me know in the comments what you think. I can't stop fiddling with this rudder, or with this rotor. Jeesh. But anyway, like, subscribe. I broke it. Like, subscribe as I fix this thing. There we almost go. There we go. And have a good one.